Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie, and we're diving into the book. So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? If you are reading the book, we are on chapters 16, 17, and 18. And what we are doing, if you are brand new, is we're just simply going over 3 chapters a day to help you get your mindset right. So as you're tuning in, a lot of you have been here for a long time. Thank you for tuning in every single day. Thank you for being a part of the Keto Mom community. Just thank you. Our family appreciates it. I love coming on here and hearing people's stories of how things have changed their life, how they're feeling better, how they can play with their kids, or I love watching progress in people's lifestyle. And I love that you share it with me. So number 1, thank you. Number 2, for those of you who've been here for a while and you don't have the book, it's totally fine because you're going along with us, right? A lot of you have the book and you're reading it with us. Some of you just tune in every single day just to hopefully get some inspiration to keep going with your day. So you are all welcome. If you're going through the book, I love to know what you are loving about it and your biggest takeaway. So we are going through chapters, we're going through chapters 16, 17, and 18. My hope is to get done with the entire book in May, and then we'll be doing another book in June. It's called Morning Miracles. And I promised that I was going to have it, and I can't find it. I know it's around here. You know what? We should just take a walk around my house real quick. For those of you who do not know, I should show you our outside, huh? So we bought a house on the lake. This is totally random, as I'm looking for the book that a lot of you want to buy for next month. So there you go. We live in Minnesota. Where are you tuning in from? We started this keto, low-carb lifestyle almost 6 years ago, and it started with us just simply sharing what worked for us with you. I'm going to look in my stash of books because I have so many books over here and I go through a lot of books. And I already know people are going to ask because I get asked this a lot when I'm doing videos. Look at these cute mixed tiles. So we have mixed tiles all in our hallway. Oh, I found it. I found the book. I should show you, super cute. So we have 4 daughters. I should show you a cute picture. Look at these sweet girls. Hold on. There we go. That's when they were babies, but they're not babies anymore. Our girls are 13, 11, 9, and 7. And they're so fun. And what I've been talking about to some of my friends is life is going way too quickly. Okay, back on track. That was random. But welcome to my home. And we do love Minnesota. I think the summer could be extended, but all is well. So this is the book that we're going to be diving into in June. It's a super short book, so it's going to be great. There are, let's see how many chapters there are. Well, I don't know. It doesn't really have it broken up in chapters, little chunks. I don't know. It's going to be great. So here's what it is. My hope is, oftentimes the excuse I hear with the keto lifestyle or the diet is I just don't have time, or I don't have time to prep, or I don't have time, or I don't make time, or my kids run my time, or just this concept around wanting to be better, but they don't have enough time to work out, make better foods, choose, like all of those things. This, along with the book Atomic Habits, is incredible. I would encourage you to get the book Atomic Habits, but this one's a super quick, easy read. So we're going to go through that in June. If you want to grab it, go for it. This is one we're going through right now. So chapter 16, listen to this. I thought it was super funny. He said, setting goals is highly overrated. Everyone who is into motivation has probably attended, and he talks a whole story about how maybe you've attended a seminar, or maybe you've attended an event where you've listened to people motivate you, Facebook Lives, right? If you have to be prodded into wondering what you want, you don't really want anything bad enough to go get it. And I thought, oh, that's so good, so good. Because oftentimes, there's a good handful of people that will message me every week, every month. They want to be better. They want to do better. And I give them the same things I would give you if you're brand new. Like if you're new, I'd say post new below. I'd love to get to know your goals and what you're working towards. It's so funny how oftentimes people will ask the same questions over and over again. I give them the answers. They plug into the page. They have all the recipes. They have all of the things that everybody has, but it's the person that takes the action that is going to get what they want. And if you don't want it bad enough, he's saying, then guess what? Doesn't matter, because you're not going to go get it. So there's a point to where you've got to have this grit inside of you to go after what you want. Even if you never watch anybody else's videos ever again or ever read a book, if there's something that you want, you better have something burning deep down inside to go after it. Is it fat loss? Like, what is it, right? And you have to have it here to go get it. He said, it was so funny, but he said, I love questions. I love asking questions because I love to see if people answer them. So what will you put up with to get what you want? That is the question of the day. Will you put up with never eating treats at a birthday party again? Or until you reach your goal? And I don't think that's putting up with something, but some of you might be like going, how dare you ask me to not eat birthday cake? That would be rude, right? What will you put up with to get what you want? And I talk a lot about fat loss here because that's what most people want. So are you going to put up with getting up early every morning to go work out? Is that something that you're willing to do? Are you willing to take a Sunday afternoon for 30 minutes and go through your refrigerator and plan and prepare and go to the grocery store? Some time that works in your schedule. Are you willing to do that? Some people might go, no. Are you willing to never walk into the donut shop again? It's a big thing. It's a big deal. So does anybody have an answer? This might be something that you have to ponder for your day. What will you put up with to get what you want? Will you put up with getting up early, saying no to the bad food? What is it? Maybe not going out late at night with your girlfriends because you know that just leads to overeating. Choose something different. I don't know what it is. All right. Your goals have to carry at least as much weight as a coffee drinker that wants coffee. He explains 3 different types of people. And I loved it because he's like, are you the type of person that's sitting on the couch that wants to change the channel, but the remote is across the room and you don't want to get up? Is that how you look at your goals? Or are you the type of person, and have you ever seen this, that really wants a coffee and you're on vacation and you go to Starbucks and the Starbucks line is wrapped around the entire building, but you want that coffee so you're going to wait? Are you on the couch or are you in the coffee line? 2 different whys, right? You've got to have the coffee drinker mentality that I'm going to stand in line and I'm going to wait and I'm going to get it. Are you the couch or the coffee drinker? He shares some funny stories. You know what you want if it's on your mind at all times. He just talks about really, truly having a strong desire. So that was a super great chapter. When you want it, you will get off the couch and go get it. All right, chapter 17. It was really, the entire chapter was about a story about him going after a car that he wanted. But at the end, he says, I believe that more is more. I love to collect, but it doesn't have to be stuff. He says, start collecting memories, experiences, adventures in your life. He loves to talk about having an adventure in your life. Like, do you look at life and go, oh? Or do you look at life and go, oh? What I think is great, and if you follow him on social media, is he's all about making life as adventurous as you want it, as you can, looking at the glass half full instead of half empty, like every single day. You're going to work. That's an adventure. What's going to happen, right? The mindset. It's powerful. I always am cloggy in the morning, so I do not have anything else. Good thing nothing goes between the screen. That was a joke. All right, chapter 18, the end of the day. He said, life is not a do-over. He said, have you ever heard this expression, life is not a do-over? He said, I disagree. Every new day is a do-over. It's a do-over when you decide to make it. Don't be afraid of endings. He said, they are required for new beginnings. I love that. Don't be afraid of endings. They are required for new beginnings. And so I love this book. That chapter was legitimately 3 paragraphs long. He says, you probably won't hear a lot of motivational speakers say this, but life is not a race. Life is not a race. And if you are comparing your keto journey to anybody else's, guess what? You need to stop it. Stop it right now. Because if you are comparing your journey to anybody else's, oftentimes you're going to get frustrated, especially women comparing their journey to their husbands or men, or because first of all, men don't have hormones. Like women, you're totally different than men. So if you have followed your husband and you're like, I'm done. I've heard women say this. He can lose so much weight faster than me. It's different. Your girlfriend's body, your friend's body, your coworker's body, your mom, everybody's different, right? Everybody's got different things going on, and so you need to figure out what works for you and stop comparing your journey to anybody else's. But we love to say this. Stay in your lane. You can look over at other people's success to learn from, right? Put these blinders up, kind of like horses do when they're being led. You know what to do. Do you want to know what you get to do? You get to get up in the morning. You get to be thankful for what you have in your life. You woke up. Be thankful that you're breathing today. Be thankful that you're alive today. If you have children, be thankful for your children. If you're married, be thankful for your spouse. If you have a job, be thankful, right? So you're in this lane. You know you should drink more water and less Mountain Dew. You know you should say no to the donut and maybe grab some bacon or eggs or sausage or just something protein. You know that you should take the buns off the burgers, the croutons off the salad, or grab a lettuce wrap. We're in our lane right now, right? You know what to do. I shouldn't have to tell you. It's kind of like in the beginning when he said, if you're not willing to get off the couch and you're not the coffee drinker, but most people know they should say no to the sugar and eat a salad. Most people know, you know what, I should maybe shut the TV off because it's summer, I'm going to go for a walk. It's nice outside. It's beautiful outside where I'm at right now. What about you? Side note, so gorgeous today. Okay, now you've got your blinders up, right? You know what you need to do. And then all of a sudden somebody, like a neighbor, comes by and she's like, I lost 15 pounds in the last 2 weeks. And then you're like, what is she doing, right? Everybody's different. So if you can't look over your little blinder to watch somebody to learn from them and just to be thankful and happy for them, guess what? We tell our kids this. If you can't be happy for somebody else's success, I'm going to say it again. If you can't be happy for somebody else's success, you're not going to have your own. Nope. You're going to wallow in your sorrow. You're going to give up. You're going to get bitter. You're going to get angry because this person over here had success faster than you. Well, guess what? Maybe they've been reading for the last 6 months and they finally got it. Maybe. So stay in your lane. You watch other people to learn from and to grow from, not to be comparison, not for jealousy, or it's going to make you crash. Got it? So I'm here to help. Continue to tune into the page for recipes and tips and tricks. You can scroll back to 2015 when I started the page to have all the recipes that you want, to have all the tips and tricks that you want. But the only thing that's going to get you to where you want to go is taking action, implementing something, not comparing, but learning from somebody, implementing it into your life, and then you will grow. You will see you will reap your own rewards. So the book is great. If you're reading it, what are you loving about it? Share your takeaways below. This is the book we're going to be doing in June. So if you want to order it so it's at your house, I will be reading it with you every single day in June. It's awesome. Otherwise, that's it. So I hope you guys have an incredible day. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon.